Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do 3 cards using one sketch. So let me just show you real quick. So the design series paper that I am using is Woven Thread Design Series paper, which is the one that has the all the ink colors available in the new annual catalog. And so I decided I want to use this one. And pretty much this is one of the things, right? So I just look into whatever paper I have or a design series paper and then go through that one and say, okay, which one I want to use. So this is the one, and clearly, and a lot of it because I want to use this paper. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And by the way, I'm sorry I'm late. I came back from work and then we had dinner and then my little one was a little bit attached. And so anyway, it's just been a little bit of crazy, but here I am. So anyway, if you don't know these, you can't see exactly which colors are being used. And so anyway, so I always go back and refer to this list of colors because then I know what colors I can use to kind of color combine, especially if you're new and you don't know exactly all the colors right now. So, anyway, then I kind of pull all the cardstock on those colors, and then that's when I start playing around as to how I want to be doing this. Okay, so here is what I'm going to be using. Now this time I decided to use the same what am I trying to say, the same sketch for all cards. And what I do with those is I typically go into, I forgot my other cell phone so I can show it to you, but I usually just go to Pinterest and I have like a couple of sketches that I like. So I try to go there and just take a few minutes and see, okay, which sketches I want. Now, before that, I'll be honest, I usually just spend some time, and whenever I found sketches, I have created a board where I put in them. So when I am ready, I can go ahead and get inspired, right? I don't have to spend so much time on Pinterest. So this is what I did last time. And so I decided to use this sketch. So in essence, this is what we're going to be doing. Hello, Kathy. You're sitting super. Yes, I'm telling you, I just came back from work, and same here. I just had my supper. So anyway, so this is how you can see me here. Now for this one, I decided to go with colors that were on this design series paper. Okay, so this one has the same pretty peacock. Now I did find out as I was doing this card that I didn't have that many options with this color alone or with this other I think it is, what is the color of this one? I always forget that. I think it's purple posy, the purple one. And so I decided to use like a more monochromatic on the circles. For the other ones that I'm going to be doing, I have changed patterns, which I think this is a great set, especially for design series paper. And so you can come up with as many as you want. You just change that. You'll see that. The other thing that you're going to see here is that I have here kind of like something. Now, in my head, I think it has to be like a flower or something for embellishment. And then this one had cardstock. I thought about using the ribbon because I'll be honest, when I got this ribbon, I thought it was the cutest thing ever, which I love, that has this little edge with like the escalope. You can see this. So it's really cute. However, I'm having myself issues with it. I'll be very honest. Because I don't really like how bows go with it. You're gonna see it, but I don't know that I like. I don't know. It's just, see how this one turns to be that way. And I have been playing too much with it, but I'm not too convinced with bows. And maybe I need to do. See, I don't. Yeah. So if I want those two, then it kind of looks weird. I can do, see, maybe like that, but I'm not too crazy about it. I think it's too thick. I don't think it lays out properly. I think it's a little bit stiff with that. So I think that lately, this one is one of those that will look really nice if you do those fake zigzags, because you know how you do the zigzags, usually just go back and forth like that. And so when you do that, what I don't like with this is that you have one side that doesn't see it and the other one, yes, you see it. And so that's where I think you have to do like a fake one where you kind of do something like that, right? Like you just do the little loop and then have another piece that goes that way. and then put it like so it kind of looks like fake, and you just put like a tape here and do the same thing here so it kind of looks like that. That's how I envision this one. Or like in this case, I'm gonna be using it just flat, because even though it's gorgeous, I don't know, I'm not really enjoying doing the bows as I usually do. I don't enjoy doing the zigzags as usually, so I'll have to come up with ideas of how to use it because it's gorgeous. So anyway, so those are kind of my thoughts around it. So now, as far as measurements, all of the cards are going to be exactly the same. You just change color combinations. And so this one is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to be folding it in half, as usual. And this is the purple posy, which I'm so excited because I love purple. And I don't think we have had this shade before. Now, I got to be honest, I think I like better the, what is the darker one that we have? Now I forgot. Highland? No, it's not the Highlander. Let me see. Gorgeous Grape. Yeah, that's like my favorite. And I love all the purples. So anyway, so this one is going to go here. And this is just, you can see it's like 5 inches of ribbon. And I'm going to go, let me just think about this before I do anything. So on this one, like I said, I'm repeating the pattern and then I'm having one different one. So it's going to go like so, right? And so, but this one, I want it below this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and glue, now that I thought about this, I'm going to glue this one before. And so I'm going to be using glue dots. So usually I just do like 3 glue dots, 1 in the middle and 2 on the edges. Hello everyone. With a bow maker. Yeah, I could do that. Here's my thing. I try to not use too many things like tools per se, just because I be honest, my room is a mess. I don't know if you're like me, but my room is a mess already with what I have. So if I start pulling out all the different tools, guess what? Then it gets worse. And then I get all, I don't know, frustrated with how everything looks. So I try not to really, I try to just use the very basics. I'm not lying. If it involves too many other things, I just feel like I can't manage all the mess. Just because my room is already a mess. Don't get me wrong, it's already a mess, so it will be even worse. That's one of the reasons why, even though I love embossing, you almost hardly ever see me doing it, because I just have to pull so many other things. So anyway, so you can see this is how it's gonna look. You can see that. And actually I think it will be nice to have it that way. What do you think? So yeah. So maybe a bow maker, maybe. But the reality is that I know myself. I know I'm never gonna be putting out a bow maker. And I honestly think that I do have one. I just never have it out. So I used to have, you know what? I had a friend, a fellow demonstrator actually, that that actually did, I don't know how, it's like one of those spatulas and they cut the edge. And I used that one to make bows. And believe me, that's very popular here. I loved it. But, you know, it's another thing that I have to have here. And believe me, I almost never even have a space to even do my crafting here. So, but anyway. I also have here a piece of Whisper White, and this is like a 1/2 inch, and it doesn't matter the length because then I'm going to be stamping something, and then what am I trying to say? Just punch out the edges, and then of course we're going to be using this one to do a flower, because I thought a flower will be really nice. Let me get this situated. And you know what? I should have, hold on, give me 1 second here. Because I thought about it before and then I didn't do it. So I'm going to cut it here. Just so that I can use more of this. Alright, and then for this one, I'm going to use the Highland Heather, which is another purple. And then I'm kind of excited because when we released the purple posy, there was a defect on the color, and I want to say that I saw the news from Stampin' Up! Saying that we are going to get it back, because honestly for a second I thought we're not going to have it, but it seems like they have resolved whatever issues they had with this color. And so soon we're gonna see the ink pads as well. But since I don't have a good one, I'm using Highland Heather. I'll now be honest, it looks pretty nice, don't you think? So now let me get the punch. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna get a punch here. And this is out of the Perennial Essence. Perennial Essence, what is this? Suite or stamp set or bundle, I was gonna say, yes. And so there you have it. Now for this one, I probably want to do a little bit of the curl a little bit the petals. Now be careful and gentle with it, even though it's cardstock. I mean, you do want to be careful because you might rip your petals. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and put glue dots. And I'm gonna lay them out here. And now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring one of these huge, this one is actually the clear faceted gems. And somewhere here, I'm telling you, I have a mess here. I'm not lying. Well, somewhere here, there should be my, oh here, I'm like, where is this? It's this one. So I'm gonna be using one of the clear ones. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna bring a dimensional. And I'm gonna put this one. Now, let me just see how this one looks. I could put it here. Actually, yeah, I think it will be nicer if I put it here, right? Because then it will pop up more. And then I'll use a sentiment here, okay? So now, as far as sentiments, where is my... I think I have this one says with friendly thoughts. I think this one will be nice. And I'm going to be using this pretty pico color just to go in line with the color from the paper. And so I'm going to bring this one out. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp right in the middle, as you can see. And there we have it. We're going to hold this. Okay, and then I'm going to bring the my Taylor Tack punch, if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. I'm telling you, lately my room is a mess, like a big mess. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put it right at the edge. And so let's just think about this. So this one will be here. Actually, I have to cut a little bit more just so that it's really not sticking out. So I think I have room to cut a little bit more. And then it will go here, and then I'll put this one right there. What do you think? It looks nice, right? Very simple. So we're gonna go ahead and put these dimensionals as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put dimensionals. Oh. And in this case, I'm gonna put first the sentiment. That way I can make sure it doesn't get out. And then I'm gonna put my flower right here. Yeah, so it looks more center. And then I think that it will be nice if we put a little bit more of the rhinestones, right? Don't you think? Okay, so let's just put this. We're just gonna put like just random. Like I want more. Actually, like here. Yeah, just a little bit to have something else, and that will be it. I mean, is that not simple or what? Seriously, that's very simple, right? So here you have it. So now we're gonna do exactly the same type of card, same design. Like I said, I am doing this, and you can see it here. Even though my sketch didn't have the like the sentiment, you can add something there and be good. Now, if your design, right, like if your design series paper is not as with as much pattern, you could actually stamp your sentiment here, or maybe in the circle, right? So anyway, so some ideas of how to modify your design. So let me just go with the next one. Like I said, all of the cards are going to be exactly the same. So just stay tuned, because this one is more about changing the colors. So this one, same thing. I'm using Pretty Peacock. I had already cut, and I didn't say this, but this is the 2 1/4 punch, and I have here the design series paper. I didn't say that either, right? I don't think. But this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, 4 5/4. 5 1/4. This is the same thing. The Pretty Peacock is the one that is in 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Same thing here. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. And so honestly, you can do as many cards. Now, I usually tend to do these type of cards when I have too much of one paper, right? And so that's when I started going crazy with just doing the same type of card with multiples, because then it's so easy. You just punch, cut the paper, and then in one afternoon you can do as many as you want, right? So this is one of those simple cards that you want to do. All right, so let's do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead, and it's the same ribbon. I love the ribbon, I really do. It's just so hard for me to use it for other things, and I was like super excited with this. And see, this one, you can tell I changed the pattern. You know what, I could have even used this one. Well, never mind. Let's see, because I think it was good. It was a good call. Yeah. Now, the other thing that I usually do is I try to design my cards way like a few days before, and so sometimes I had something in mind, and then by the time I'm filming and doing the video, then I end up doing something different. So that's the story of me. So this one is going to go like so. Now for this one, I have thought about actually putting a white circle here. Okay. This one is going to go right here. But on this one, and this is a 2-inch circle in Whisper White. This one again is a 2/4, the 2 1/4. And now on this one, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one that says, "All days are beautiful, that begin with you." That's really nice, right? So I'm going to position this one like right on this edge, because I want to have that flower on this side. So let's just bring again the sentiment. Because it's photopolymer, I use my foam mat. So let's just do the same. And again, I'm going to put it like right on this area. I want it more towards this because I want that flower like right here. Okay, so you have to be mindful of what you're going to be doing, right? Like how you want to be positioning your cards. That's the only thing. Just to make sure you have enough. So in my mind, I have this one, and then I picture like one flower there. And I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to put another flower like this, just to change a little bit how it will look. Let me just see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more. Alrighty. And again, this is with the Highland Heather, which looks, by the way, I think it looks really nice with that one. Don't you think? I mean, I think that it makes it pop up even more. So, okay. And of course I love purple, so I definitely want to use this one. So let's just do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and curl the petals. And again, just be gentle. You do want to curl in, but just be gentle so that you don't and let's just play with it. And now this is another thing that I do. I don't stick anything until I know exactly what I want. So this one will go like so. And so this one, see that? It will be really nice if I have it here, right? Yeah, I like that. And then on this one, I actually punch out a leaf out of the same design series paper with the leaf punch, because I thought that it would be nice to have like one leaf somewhere here. I think probably like so. Well, yeah, that way you cannot take a little bit of the empty space here. So yeah, so I think I like it. So let's just go again, stick the flowers, and now that I know the position is just easier, right? So let's just start gluing everything down. So we're gonna go ahead and glue this one down. Yes, so it has a little bit. Yeah, it's right in the center. So let's just start putting this one. Very simple. Now you can do this one with any design series paper that you have, right? I mean, actually I was thinking about using some of my retard paper that way because I have so much of it. I mean, and it's also nice paper. So I think it will be nice if I start using it more. So anyway, I am getting better at using my paper, I'll be honest. I think in the past I was not using as much because I always felt like it's so beautiful. I don't want it to get, used. It was more like a collection. But nowadays I feel like if I don't use it, I cannot justify buying more. So now I am I need to be using this. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one like right here. Yes. Now that I know where this one goes, then I'm going to go ahead and put this one. So I'm going to be adding like 3 glue dots on this. All right, super easy. And then we're going to go ahead and let me just get this. There you have it. And then of course we're going to be adding another of the gems here. More of these, yes. So here we are. So we're going to use the same clear faceted gem. And then I'm going to bring like 3 of these as well. So same as the other one, we're going to be putting, actually I'm going to go ahead and put them like here. There you have it. So that's the other one. See that? So I changed a little bit how I did the sentiment. Let me just show the first one so that you can see. And it's again using the same design series paper. You just pick up the colors, right, from the same, from the ones that are on the pack. So in this case, I used Pretty Peacock. In this one, I used the Purple Posy. And you can see they look a bit different, although it's the same. And you just play around with where you put the sentiment. Like I said, in this case, I used a circle here, or a Whisper White circle here. And on this one, I used a strip. So let me just go for the third one. The third one is a little bit different. And I did end up using a different paper pack, just a bit, not the whole thing. And I had already punched out a lot of the stuff here too. So for this one, I decided to use the, I don't know the name of this one, of course. Let me just see. Oh, Rococo Rose. And I used the design series paper that, hold on, let me just show you this one. Well, somewhere there, like I said, there's a mess. But there is a pack that has all the design series paper on this one. I have here the, hold on. So, same as this. It's not this one, of course. Oh, here it is. I was like, what did I do? Like I said, I have a mess here. So, this is the one. So, this is the one that has all the ink colors, right? And honestly, I thought about even using this one. I think I love this pattern a lot. However, I thought that because I was going to be using these ones, it will be like kind of weird with that one, don't you think? So I decided to go with this one. But anyway, just pick the paper that you have. And in this case, since the design series paper had the in color, I knew I could use that one as well. So this one color coordinate pretty well with that one. So with this one, I use except. And you can also go with that one. But again, I don't think it looks really nice as with this one. I think that this one adds a lot more interest, don't you think? So anyway, so this one is Rococo Rose. The same thing is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to be folding it in half. Then I have a piece of the design series paper, and this one is 4 by 5 1/4. We're gonna go ahead and put this one, and this is same type of ribbon, but the different in color. This one is the terracotta tile. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Yeah, let me just put this one. This one doesn't want to cooperate. Just for me to see how I want it. I felt like I wanted the white here. And then, like so. I think that's how I want it. And then on this one, I actually punch out 2 of the, what is this color? The daisy punch. So you can see there's a medium and the large one. The medium is the new one, but I did 2 of them. That way I can do a nice flower with these. So I have 2 of those. And then for this one, I want to use the same concept with the, this is the terracotta tile. And I want to use the sentiment as well. Same sentiment as the other one. But this time I'm going to use that one. Now, I had thought first maybe doing it with a thicker one. But I think it will be nicer with a smaller one. So I'm going to go with that one. Okay. So now for these, exactly the same deal. And you can see how they all are going to look different, yet it's the same drill. Same sketch. And so you can see how easy it is when you select one sketch and then go from there. So I'm going to put this one like right here. Okay. Then we're going to do exactly the same thing. What did I do with the glue? Oh, here. I'm like, what did I do with the glue? All right. So anyway, by the way, guys, I just released a new class about, for the holiday, just to get ready for the holidays. And if you want information, I just released first, and you can see it on the Facebook page, the first sneak peek for the first class. But that event is going to have 6 different classes. Out of them, 3 of them will have make and takes, and the other 3 are more of tutorials. And I know you're gonna love them. They're gonna be perfect for the holidays. So anyway, if you want more information, make sure you are on my mailing list, because that's where I am sending the information. And you can get on my email list when you click on the link that I have put on the description of this video. So make sure you are on my mailing list. So anyway, so I'm gonna put this one here, and then the same here. I just think that, you know how, I mean, it looks really nice. It looks really nice. I love how on this one it was easier to find more colors or more patterns of the design series paper that will go well. And I love how this one kind of integrate all of them, right? So anyway, for this one, same as with the other one, we have to be very gentle with the petals. So I'm going to go ahead and curl them as well. Hello, Carol. How are you? You're not late. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to be able to see the replay. All right. Then we're going to do the same thing with this one. And this is just Whisper White. I didn't use the thicker one. I used the regular Whisper White. But the regular Whisper White is a little bit thinner, so you have to be even more gentle with these ones when you're curling, because you could easily rip the petals, okay? So just have that in mind. And I am curling them, as you can see. Okay, and the same here. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the glue dots. So let's just use glue dots here. So we're going to put the first one. And I glue it where they're off, right? So like so. Okay. Like that. And then the same thing with this one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one like so. Oh. There we go. And so for this one, I'm going to go ahead and put one down and the other one up, right? Can you see that? So they're kind of opposite. You can put them like so, but I don't think that it adds as much as this side, right? So you can see here, it's going to have a really nice dimension when you put them like so. So for that one, I'm going to put one here. And then on this one, I'm going to go ahead and put a glue dot on this side. So that way you kind of add a little bit of interest, you know, on your card. Now this one, I'm actually going to put it here. And then the sentiment, I think, will be nice if I put it here. Don't you think? I think. So it's a little bit different than what I had on the other one, because I do like a lot this paper. And I like that you can see all of them. Where if I put them here, I just pretty much cover the whole thing. So now I feel like I didn't put much glue on this side. So when that happens, just add a glue dot and you'll be fine. So just add a glue dot there. It just seems like the adhesive, I must have put them here. So it wasn't glued there. So no worries there. And then for this one, I think, let me see, with the silver look good too. Which of course now I don't know what I did with them. Hold on, where did I put him? I mean, you saw that I had him here, right? I'm telling you, every single time I film, I lose everything in my desk. Every single time. Oh, here. So, let's just think. Yes, that one will be nice. Yes, so let's do that already. I know, glue dots are the best thing ever. They really help. Yeah, they really help a lot, especially when... for little things like this, right? So we're going to put this one there. And then what was it? Oh, yeah, the sentiment. I'm like, what was I doing here? All right, so let's just clean the sentiment because I've used in the other one. I used the Highland Heather. So now for this one, I think it will be nice if I use maybe that color. Let me see. It has to be darker. Maybe a brown. Yeah, because otherwise I don't think it's gonna look that much. Well, we can try. If not, then I'll do the back. So let's just try it with the terracotta tile, and we'll see how this one looks. And if it doesn't show up, then we'll just change it. Right? Maybe we could do that. Oh yeah, that's good. I think it looks good. Yes, that's good. I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same. And this one, really, I mean, it showcases really nice all our in colors, right? Which I think that's another great thing. So I could, you know what, this one might be one that I have to put like by itself, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise I think it's larger. So I'm gonna put this one here and then have that one. Yeah, something like that. I think that's how we're gonna do it, because if I put it here, you are not gonna be able to see it. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and glue this one. Okay, and then this one here. So that's how we're gonna be doing this one. All right, so let's just put the dimensionals. And I had already put one here. So let's just take that one off. And we're gonna go ahead and put this one like right here. And see how it adds that nice dimension. I mean, I really like how it looks when you like do upside down. Like, oh, actually it looks really nice here. There you go. Now, same as with the other ones, we're gonna add a little bit of rhinestones, because I think that it really makes a difference having a little bit more of rhinestones. So I'm gonna put one here, and maybe one here, and then one of the little ones, probably here by itself. Yes. All right, so here it is, right? I mean, is that not really nice? So let me just show you all of them. It's the same sketch as you can see, but you just play with how you position the thing. Somewhere there is my sketch. Yeah, here. Alright, so here it is. So this is the sketch, and here are the cards. So what do you think, huh? Which one do you like the best? Now, I'm kind of torn because I definitely like purple. However, I like the dimension on this one. I think this is one of the favorite ones. I mean, I like them all. I'm not gonna lie. And because it's very simple, and you can play with this with any design series paper. Because here's the thing: usually the designer series papers packs from Stampin' Up, they all kind of coordinates with them, right? So it's gonna be super easy to make them all with one single pack. So anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. Again, don't forget to be on my mailing list because I am sending information about the Stampin' with Friends, the holiday edition, which, like I said, that's amazing because right there is 6 classes in one big event, and I am partnering with 2 of my fellow demonstrators. They are super nice and they design really cute projects, and I know it's going to be helpful for all of you for the holidays. But anyway, so thank you so much. Oh, you like the daisies? Yeah, like I said, let me know which one is your favorite because that also helps me. And let me know also, what do you like best? That's one thing. What do you like best when I design 3 cards with one sketch, or when I show you how to make 3 different cards with one stamp set? I mean, it's just different, right? But just let me know what you like, and then I'll try to do more of that, okay? So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. And again, sorry I was late, and sorry I had to reschedule from yesterday to today. My usual day is Thursday, but we couldn't do it yesterday. So anyway, so thank you, and I'll see you next week. Have a good day.